Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. We celebrate Jackie Robinson Day with a great matchup between the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Rick Porcello, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that has 99 career losses. The one thing I'm certain that he doesn't want to do is pick up career loss number 100 in this one here today. So it's going to be awfully important, one, that his team scores him some runs, and two, he shuts down the opponent early.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And we are underway from Fenway as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, I know they've caught a little bit of a losing streak right now, but they got good veteran presence, great veteran presence in that clubhouse. And I bet you someone steps up today and says, this stops. We get it done today, boys.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
1 and 2.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
In now for the O's, Adam Jones. In his career against Porcello, he's collected 11 hits in 54 at-bats. He's also hit 3 home runs. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Here's a pop-up now, and this is taken in for the second out.
Batting third, shortstop, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike now to Machado. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a home run. They're saying fair ball, but if it wasn't by much. And now hold on just a second here. You can see the 4 umpires gathering near third, and it would appear that they're going to discuss whether this in fact stayed inside the foul pole. And I would guess that after all the discussion, they're going to go inside and have a look at the video replay. And that is indeed what they'll do, as we'll take a look and let you decide for yourself. All right, the video review seems over, and the home run is indeed going to stand, so the replay will uphold the original call, and that was a case of better safe.
Batting fourth, second baseman, Jonathan Schoop.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now. He grounds it sharply to third. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Orioles strike for 1 on the home run by Machado. Bottom of the first coming up from the Fens. And Baltimore is off to a 1-0 lead. Tanner Roark A right-hander from Illinois will be the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Kind of a strange outing in his last one, Matt. Was able to pitch into the 6th inning, wasn't able to complete the inning. It kind of got away from him in the 6th. It'll be interesting, Matt, to see how he bounces back in this one.
Into the box now, Eduardo Nunez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had eyeballs on yesterday's game. They were able to win that one. They're playing really focused right now, and if they execute like yesterday, I don't see any reason why they don't win today's game.
The 1-2. On the ground to the left side. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Striding in for Boston, Xander Bogaerts. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The 1-2. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Schoop will look this one in, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Too high, 1-0.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Skied into straightaway right. Rasmus has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they go down without a whimper here. On to the 2nd inning now from Fenway Park. It's the Orioles 1 and the Red Sox nothing. Stepping into the box, Tim Beckham. In his career against Porcello, he's gone 3 for 8. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Tap down the line to his right, Nunez. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's focus our attention on second baseman Dustin Pedroia. They always say the shortstop's the captain of the defense. Well, not on any team that Dustin Pedroia is playing. This guy's nose is in the dirt for 9 straight innings and seriously turns one of the best double plays I've ever seen.
Set to get his day started, Chris Davis. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Orioles out to an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. 1-1 the count to Chris Davis.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman. 2-2. Hit down the line at first, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Trumbo.
Striding forward now is the DH, Mark Trumbo, a real threat with the bat, of course, as he currently leads the American League in home runs. First offering on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Squared that one up just a little late.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to Trumbo. And he gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. It's a solo home run off the bat of Mark Trumbo. 8th home run on the season for him, as the Orioles are now out to a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, when he woke up this morning, the last thing he wanted was to be down 2-0 in the 2nd inning. The good news is that both home runs have only been solo shots. But the bad news is he's not fooling anyone right now.
Batting in, right fielder.
Into the box now, Colby Rasmus. As it's grounded sharply to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Orioles get a run thanks to the long ball. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. It's now 2-0 Baltimore. Here's Mookie Betts.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
2-1 now to Mookie. Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And let's spot shadow first baseman Chris Crush Davis. Doesn't get enough love for how soft this guy's hands are. Constantly picking middle infielders left and right. We get it. He's got power. But look for him to make a nice play on defense as well.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Pedroia, affectionately nicknamed Laser Show. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
3-1. Inside, he misses, ball 4.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's a strike. Oh, 0-2 the count to Benintendi.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
There's a
The 1-2. This one's down to third. One there. On to Davis at first. It's a double play, and the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back to Fenway Park as we continue our coverage of Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Ready now for Baltimore, Caleb Joseph, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And a breaking ball stays outside.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2. And he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball. 1-2. Popped up. Nunez is calling for it, and that's the second out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Standing in now, Manny Machado, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Jones is off at first with 2 away.
One ball, 2 strikes.
The throw pulls him off the bag.
And things have really unraveled on him in a hurry. He gives up a 2-out single, then he throws a wild pitch to put him into scoring position. He basically just threw a double, and he didn't even earn it.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. The 2-2 in the air now out to left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Orioles leave 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Rafael Devers the next to bat. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit. Froze him, but just missed the zone.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. So with 1 away, it's time to check out the current standings in the American League East as you get a peek at where the Orioles find themselves entering play here today. Here's Jackie Bradley now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
That's a ball.
And that one stayed too low apparently. Bradley is 5'10" tall, bats left, but throws right-handed. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
Under it is Rasmus now for route number 2.
Batting ninth, catcher, Blake Swihart.
Digging in, Blake Swihart, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit to third. Beckham takes it in. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Nothing across here this half. 3 innings complete. The Orioles lead it 2-0. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Jonathan Schoop. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. And with 1 away, today, of course, Jackie Robinson Day around Major League Baseball. We had a nice ceremony before the game in honor of number 42, as his legacy lives on to this day. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tim Beckham. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with one away.
Now batting.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. The second one he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he rips it on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park, just like he did back in the second.
The last at bat, Manny D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The run scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
In now, Colby Rasmus, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Shoots this one over to first. The second for 1. Back to the pitcher, but it's thrown away. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. It's there, and he's out at the plate for a double play. Orioles settle for 1. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Orioles are on top, 3-0. Leading off the inning.
Leading off for the Red Sox, third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Here comes the first pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. A ball and no strikes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 1-0 pitch on the way. Runner goes. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. No runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Full count, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, J.D. Martinez. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Nunez. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's Mookie Betts. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. First time up, he went down looking.
Nope.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
The count now at 2-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Schoop has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We played 4 full. It's the Orioles 3 and the Red Sox nothing. Digging in to try it again, Caleb Joseph. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Right over the middle, knee high. Slider up that he gets a call on. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Skied into very shallow right. Betts has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Trey Mancini.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He got under one and popped out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Bouncer down the line. That rolls foul for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Line drive to center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
The batter, center fielder, Adam Jones.
So a runner at first with one out now, and standing in to find center fielder Adam Jones. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Gone! A two-run shot here for Adam Jones. Home run number 5 on the year, as the Orioles have opened things up now 5-0. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I prefer to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well, because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Shoots this one over to first. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, D-Roll. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now. He swings and grounds it to short. Back to first, and that was a sparkler. A double play, and the inning is over. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Orioles 5 and the Red Sox nothing. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian with you as former AL MVP Dustin Pedroia settles in to get the inning started. First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Hit back up the middle. And Pedroia's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
He's set. Here it comes. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Here's a strike.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitchers were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. Fouled away. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A fastball right over the outside corner.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The next 0-2 is taken for ball one. Pedroia leads off first with one away. Oh, you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Ready for another chance? Jackie Bradley Jr. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. A runner on first with 2 away. And a fastball just a bit high.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Still 1-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave 1. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Stephen Wright is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Stephen Wright.
Digging in and looking for more, Tim Beckham.
Leading off for Baltimore, 3rd baseman, Tim Beckham.
First pitch coming, here it is. A knuckler that just missed too low. A swing and a ground ball to 3rd. And he'll have himself a leadoff single as this is through into left.
The batter, first baseman, Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now. His career numbers against Stephen Wright. He's 4 for 14. He's taken him deep once. He's set and the pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
I think I'd take that one too. It's 0-2 now. Wright stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He was taken in the 2nd round during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team, this doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
No balls and 1 strike. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Bradley ranging back. But he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 3-run homer here for Mark Trumbo. His 2nd of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Into the box, Colby Rasmus.
Colby Rasmus.
And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And that'll wind up a foul ball just to the right of Pesky's pole. Pitch on the way. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here's another 0-2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. 3 runs already home here. Knuckleball, strike 3 called as that thing came back over the plate, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Caleb.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Caleb Joseph. His career numbers against Stephen Wright, an impressive 4 for 7. Slow roller back to the mound. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Trey Mancini.
Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Trey Mancini. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Pedroia fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But the Orioles push across 3 on the strength of a 3-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Orioles 8 and the Red Sox nothing. Next up for the Red Sox, Blake Swihart. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Hit out towards second, taken in by Schoop, and there's 1 down now.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
First pitch on its way. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Popped him up. Davis is there. 2 gone.
The batter, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Digging in once again, Xander Bogaerts. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Here's the first pitch to him. Line softly toward the hole, and no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Still 8-0. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And Jones fails to come up with that one as he falls behind here. 0-2 now. Line towards center field. Bradley is right there, one down.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Here's Manny Machado now. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. His career numbers against Steven Wright, he's totaled 4 hits in 16 tries. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Machado now on 0-1. Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Swing hard liner to left center. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Into the box now, Jonathan Schoop, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 home. Big swing by Schoop now, and a ball traveling well to left field. And it bangs off the monster. Machado is on his way home. He'll score easily as they extend their lead even further. And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
In now, Tim Beckham, as you'll watch a knuckleball that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. From the belt, kicks and deals to short. Throw to first takes care of Beckham for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Chris.
Ready for another shot now, Chris Davis. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Schoop at second with 2 down. Pulled toward right center field. Bradley will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Orioles get a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Orioles 9 and the Red Sox nothing. Riding in once again. Martinez 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. One of the keys to pitching late in the games, first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Now the pitch.
Stays alive, still 0-2.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Here now the 2-2. Hit well on the ground to first. And that's through for a hit. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Ready once again, Mookie Betts. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
A runner at second, nobody out. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Mookie Betts is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Last time through was a base hit. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Pretty unusual.
Here it comes, 0-2. And Pedroia behind it a bit as he grounds this one to second. Throw on to first will take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
Mancini is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Mark Trumbo will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A knuckleball right over the middle of the plate. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. into center field. Line drive base hit.
You know, D-Roll, this is a tough one for this guy. He's made the transition of being a knuckleball pitcher, and so far he's not faring very well in this one.
Yeah, these guys are volatile out on the mound. If it's dancing all over the place, it's going to be a smile on his face and a tough time for the offense. But I'll tell you what, every so often this thing doesn't dance, and that's when they get hurt.
Stepping in now, Caleb Joseph. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. The relay throw, and he's safe.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall at left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
Joey Rickard will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 42, Joey Rickard.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the throw comes into third, but it's not in time, and it'll be scored a sac fly and an RBI.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
In now for the O's, Adam Jones. He'll try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. From the stretch, a ball and no strikes.
Well, late in the game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
Line drive to left. Benintendi is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Orioles settle for 1. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Baltimore's out in front, 10-0. Joey Rickard will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do. Catching from here out, Andrew Susak is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catching.
Anthony Santander is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field.
Now playing left field, number 42, Anthony Santander.
First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Has a look, now the pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. Rickard's on his horse, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Blake Swihart.
Digging in the switch. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a slider on the inside for strike one. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike three.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
Standing in now, Eduardo Nunez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider. Devers leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Santander waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Red Sox. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. Now at the plate, Manny Machado.
Leading off for Baltimore, shortstop, Manny Machado.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Hit hard on the ground to second. And Pedroia will stretch, but it's into center field for a base hit. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the ninth.
Boy, talk about having a day, Dero. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now. Yes, he'll watch a knuckleball that dances its way in there for strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here comes the 0-1. And a dangerous knuckleball to miss high with.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Back up the middle. Bogarts has it. Pedroia on to first, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, third baseman, Beckham.
Standing in, Tim Beckham. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his third hit of the afternoon.
Hey, D-Roll, that's great hustle out of the box right there. The shortstop has to go deep in a hole to make the play, but he was thinking base hit as soon as he made contact.
Yeah, perfect placement right there. He's definitely rewarded for it right there. Nice play by the shortstop. There's not much you can do. You can either plant that right foot and try and come unglued with a throw to first base. You can use the Derek Jeter, try and jump throw, but I didn't think he was going to get him either way.
Swing and a miss on the first pitch. Knuckler, strike one. The 0-1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone. A two-run shot for Chris Davis. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they just continue to pour it on here. Heath Hembry enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Heath Hembry. Now batting, designated hitter.
Here's Mark Trumbo now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Two and two.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
The 2-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left on base. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. It's the Orioles 12 and the Red Sox nothing. Gabriel Inoa is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Gabriel Inoa.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 4th trip to the plate. For him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Santander is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home ninth. There's a look at the final line for the Orioles starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went. Here's J.D. Martinez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. One out, nobody on. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Susac has it, but he's not going to have a play, and they'll allow him to reach first after the strikeout. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike. Ready once again, Mookie Betts. He went down on strikes last. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a strike. Fouled off. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. That misses. 1-2. Ynoa benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
And that's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters, and when he's not, he's more prone to giving up base hits, so you have to have the bullpen ready if it's one of those days that he doesn't have it.
There's one on to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one, but a little bit of a sour note, though. Everyone has to head home, get on those computers, and get those taxes out before midnight.
12-0, the rather convincing shutout final score. The Orioles jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Tanner Roark takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
The winning pitcher is Tanner Roark. His record is now 2-1. The loss goes to Rick Porcello. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 32 minutes. Our Fenway Park paid attendance this afternoon, 36,298. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely.